floor. Go floor. Go floor. Blue light. Breath taste. Breath taste like metal in spite. Blueprints. Fluorescent hum. Name on the list I never signed up for. In place, every step in this hallway is a trial, not a race. Got a badge on my chest that I never agreed to. Barcode eye scanning everyone I bleed through. I know pledge to the glass brick monuments. I don't bend to the boardroom condiments. Laugh at the chart when they wave that threat. Only numbers I respect are the ones in my debt. I am hunger in the blackout stairwell. Elevator stuck, hear the cables rebel. Middle management praying to a spreadsheet while the floor shakes hard from the heartbeat. They design new cages in the slideshow deck. Dress chains as perks tie around your neck. I was born in the quiet of the back lot rain. Now I walk through alarms like a bloodstream stain. Every lie they sell comes shrink wrap clean. Fine print claws that you never quite see. I signed in blood made of asphalt dust. Spit on the handshake grind, hoping to cross like a codes engraved down both my wrists. Every scar is a vote that the system missed. When they preach about order from the big screen throne, I see ghosts of the workers in the drywall phone. There's a war in the walls, hear the nails complain, hear the vents talk back, whisper shame on your name. I'm the echo in the stairwell that will move on. The hum in the fuse when the lights feel wrong. You can stack new rules on my bent backbone, but the weight just sharpens what I call my home. I'm a glitch in the face scan, static in the scan line. Door jams open when I stare at the landmine. Every fingerprint here is an unpaid bill. Every forced little grin is a quiet kill. They clock in souls like it's factory stock, but the belt slips slick when the heartbeats knock. I'm the spine that resists that design to grip. I bite down hard on their branded script. You can taste my name with your plastic badge. Still the floorboards well when I start to advance. Office lights flicker like interrogation. Ceiling vents carve out cheap sedation. Floor tiles echo with rubber soul dread. Every swivel chair spins like a severed head. Conference room windows reflect that fake halo. Projector wine spitting charts in the payload. That mission statement framed in gold foil shine, but the letters drip black when I read each line. Security cam blinks with the lazy stare. It remembers more crimes than the guards back there. Red dot swims on the edge of my coat. Try to map my path, but you missed that note. I'm the wrong equation in your risk forecast. Insurance man twitches when he sees me pass. Fire alarm blast begging for my fist. Sprinklers dream flood like a waiting abyss. Coffee tastes burnt like a midnight tire. Break room fridge smells like expired wire. Microwave sparks when the door won't seal. Like it wants one chance at the final reveal. They roll out slogans in plastic frames.
Teamwork, vision, trusting game.
But the hallway carpet hides dark stains from the nights this place. Chew through brains, I see exit signs as a holy text. Green arrows carved for the overstressed. Each there is a verse in the bitter psalm. Every landing a test of a borrowed calm. Swipe car doors hiss as I walk by slow, like they feel my pulse under layers of clothes. Metal detectors scream when I breathe in. Guess they taste old rage on my stained skin. Middle boss man with his diamond cufflinks talks energy loud while the whole ship sings. He barks new tasks like a dog on the leash, but the chain runs back to a boardroom feast. Printer jams hard on the lies they push. Paper curls back from the heated hush. Ink runs wild on the sales pitch draft. Turn stock charts into a go floor. Go floor. Go floor. Go floor. Go floor. Go floor. Cold floor. Cold floor under bruised boots. Fluorescent buzz over dead eyes. Knuckles taped like crack white paint. I pace in a room that forgot what mercy is. Jaw locked, heavy like a handcuff. City on my back like a cinder block. Back. Breath tastes like dust from collapse halls. I drag every doubt like a chain through the stairwell. Blood in my inbox, threats in the subject line. Clock hands glitch. a crowd that flinches at daylight. Every billboard sells me a plastic halo. Fine print claws at the edge of my patience. They build new walls from dead conversations. I carve a way out with a glare and a grim battle. This is the last nerve freight to a live wire. That blood force mantra hammered in my head. I grind my name into steel door frames till the frame remembers who pushed back. They call it progress while they pull your face apart. Tape away your mouth in the conference call smile. I sign my rage in invisible ink. Let it burn through deaths and dull routines. Like I'm the wrong file, dragged to the desktop. Pop a box flash and can't be contained. My footsteps crack these glass hall corridors. Every echo says I will not kneel. Still I spit asbestos truths, boardroom wolves hiding behind fresh haircuts. Every handshake feels like sandpaper skin. Every promise thin as a discount banner. They shot pills in the water, say this will help flood the feed with curated disasters. You scroll through panic like cheap entertainment. They sell our fear back with bad breaks. I've seen back rooms where numbers erase faces. Charts stacked higher than hospital beds. Heard suits joking the glow of their slide decks while someone flatlines on the other side of town. I keep scoring scars, not spreadsheets. Where each scar like a barcode misread. Security says I'm a walking threat assessment. Fine, I accept, I adjust in advance. I kick open doors that were never designed for me. Blueprints smear, cross polished floors. Alarms chirp, red lights spin in circles. I move through the noise like a blackout storm. Every rumor they whisper, I'm making a prophecy. Twist the gossip in the sharpened glass. They wanted a docile blank face worker. They got a live grenade studying the exit. Go. Calm like a loaded trap, gaze drills holes through the one-way mirror. They analyze me from a safe lit room, clipboard shaking in manicured hands. I see the tremor, that faint little shiver when they realize spreadsheets won't cage hunger. I was raised on static and slammed doors on eviction notes, nailed to chip frames. On late notices folded in the paper planes, thrown back at the landlord. Shiny car, this furious heritage passed down like last names. Each generation has new barbed wire. I welded in the armor lace tight to my ribs. Step into the spotlight and let it malfunction. Microphones crack when I open my mouth. Speakers cough, dust, seal, and shed paint. The scripted agenda falls apart mid-sentence while I rewrite policy in blunt black sentences. No chorus, just collision after collision. Every line another nail in the pedestal. They built this maze, filled it with cameras. Expected us to chase crumbs in tidy circles. I learned a pattern, burn a blueprint. Walk straight through drywall and office decor. I won't die a footnote in the annual report. I won't fade in the archive folders. I'll stain this skyline with unapproved colors and leave my blueprint where the logo used to live. Concrete halo, concrete halo, bloodlit floor, concrete halo, bloodlit floor, black boots, dead screen glow, knuckles on the table, fists like stone, static in the cables, violence in the undertone, in the undertone. Jaw clenched, voice loaded, I step in raw. Pressure in my chest like a handheld saw. Grinding through excuses, every week applause. I don't need permission, I define the laws. You call it danger, I call that my calm. Walking through chaos like it's open palm. Every fake handshake, every quiet con. I learned their language, then I tore the font. Power in the breath when I spit that lead. Every word heavy like a sledge to the head. You flex on the feet, I bled for the bread. Now I carve my lane while you beg for a thread. From the gutter with the glass shard grin. Every closed door just shopping my skin. Cold stare burning through a two-faced friend. They fold like paper when the boss descend. I see you pose with the counterfeit crown. A hollow little echo in the concrete town. I walk past out, feet crushed. Emphasis, focus, sharp, and every syllable a nail in a darkened garden. I plant that steel where excuses harden and break through soil that you fear abandon. I won't sit quiet while the cowards steer. Hands on the wheel when the cliff draws near. If the brakes don't work, I still won't veer. I flip that drop into a new frontier. Chin up in the blaze of a hostile crowd. Every side I glance just fuels me proud. They throw soft stones in a plastic shroud. I walk straight through heavy steps too loud. My scars not trophies for a pity parade. They're cold inscriptions of the price I pay. Blueprint etched in the mess I made. Kingdom formed from a barricade. I remember cold nights in a leaking room, wearing last week's sweat like a second suit, counting loose change, blocking full bloom moves, glowing past out, chewing through gloom. Now when I stomp, that echo hits deep. Go scatter like brittle leaves. I don't chase closure, I chase release. Turn old chains into sharpened keys. Grinding my gaze when I face that wall. Hands split open, but I still climb tall. Grip slips once I refuse to fall. Turn fresh blood into a war drum call. Concrete halo. Concrete halo. I don't seek mercy from a crooked throne. They sip clean water from a poison zone. My kids out here, brief powder stone. I flip that truth till the mask gets blown. You preach online with the hollow spine. Thumbs tap loud, heart flat line. Play brave hero in the borrowed shine. Concrete halo. Yeah. Deal. Steel in my jawline. Deal in my jawline. Steel in my jawline. Concrete in my eyelids. Breath tastes like static rain. Blueprints baking in the pavement. Dead screens glow like open wounds. Factory smoke paints the sunrise gray. Knuckles tapping war codes on the railing. Heartbeat sinking to the clatter of the rail yard. I woke up in a dead mall. Food court flooded in a sick green haze. Mannequins slumped in designer grave. Security camp blinking like lazy vultures. I walk past shuttered stores, metal jars clenched, graffiti spelling manifestos and chip paint. Every letter feels like a held-back riot. Every hallway humming with swallowed rage. Cardboard thrown in the loading dock office. King of nothing, stapler scepter in my hand. Filing cabinets stacked like cheap headstones. Paper cuts marking each unpaid demand. Boss man barking from a glitching monitor. Suit and tie stained with old coffee walls. Tells me grind harder, smile wider, die slower. Voice dry as the dust in the vents above. I clock in with the clenched fist hitting. Swipe card drips a red LED glare. Fluorescent hum drills into my skull. Time card coughing close in one line. At a time. Bill in my jawline. Break room fridge smells like layoffs. Lunch bags labeled with forgotten names. Microwave spinning yesterday's hope. Plastic tray sagging like a Tide mask. Co-worker eyes look through my bones. Small park chokes in a lukewarm cup. Coffee stirring counterclockwise. Curses foam drumming storm shakes before it sings. Elevator stars between sat floor numbers. Mirror walls copying my crooked stance. Corporate slogan peeling from the panel. Letters drooping like they're sick of lying. Conference room lit like an interrogation. Projector beam cutting through stale air. Slides full of chart shaped like flatlining hearts. Laser pointer circles off future in red. They want my spine as a coat rack. Hang the fragile eagles on each vertebra. Green for the quarterly sacrifice. Photo shake hands over another invisible guy. Hallway posters selling fake salvation. Teamwork vision, we're a family here. Smile and choose a skyline. We march out single file, shackled silence. Parking lot painted in oil black halos. Puddles swallow the sky in warp reflections. I see my reflection staring back, crooked jawline, buzzing like a swarm of wires. Eyes ring with unpaid overtime. Sweat carbon trenches through last year's promises. Man manager shouting through a megaphone. Echo words mirroring the meaningless thunder. He waves a clipboard like a holy relic, ink trembling as the wind strips his script. I taste the metal in this afternoon air. Feels like chewing down old regrets. Every breath a staple memo in my lungs. Every exhale spelling overdue revolt. I step out of the yellow safety lines. Boot heel grinding company logo chalk. Someone mutters, you're gonna get written up. That fear hangs heavier than the sirens wail. Head tilts back to the blank gray ceiling. The clouds, I count the cracks in that colorless dome. Decide right there to become the fracture. The sharp split running through their comfort. Pale in my jawline. I walk back into the sliding glass doors. Turnstile clicks like a failing heartbeat. Reception desk stacked with visitor badges. Each one another ghost that never stayed. I tear my name tag from my chest, drop it in the trash beside stale donuts. Frosting hardened like abandoned smiles, sprinkles shining like cheap funeral confetti. Hallway cameras watch me drift off script. Red lights blinking, nervous Morse code. I don't bow, I don't wave, I don't slow. My shadow stretches ahead, leading the exit. Server room hisses behind a locked frame. Blue LEDs, blinking synthetic love. Peel in my jawline. Deal. Concrete, dust in my lungs. Concrete, dust in my lungs. Concrete, dust in my lungs. Steel boots on the dead assembly line. Red glare on a shattered warning sign. Name burned out where the logo used to shine. Raised in the shadow of collapsing cranes, where the sirens got drunk on our weekday pain, where the clocks kept grinning but the hands stayed still, and the bosses wore halos made of unpaid bills. I got barcodes branded in the back of my brain, every memory tag like a freight car chain. I can taste dry metal in the stale night air when the foreman says smile with that vacant stare. I've been bent, not broken, just a jagged edge. Now I'm stomping down desks like a sledge on the ledge. Every folder in the drawer like a gravestone file. Every stapler a hammer for a force fake smile. Try to tell me I'm lucky just to punch that clock. While you shopping fake charms on the gold-plated lock. You feed fear like a vending machine in the hall, but the snacks all expired and you kept them for all. I hear grinding gears in the hallway labs. Polished nameplates, hiding psychopaths. They toss crumb shaped just like promotions and drown our hopes in canned slogans and potions. I've been counting exits in the morning brief, checking every glass wall for the headline grief. You can pack the teamwork in the glossy frames, but the floor keeps swallowing the pretty names. I'm the glitch in your mandatory slideshow spin. The wrong slide flashing when investors walk in. I'm the type of scrolling across your town hall speech. That raw, wrong syllable your filters can't bleach. You build break rooms painted in calm and gray, with a bowl of fake fruit on a plastic tray. You call that care, like a focus group prayer, while we cough up years in fluorescent glare. You glued fake plants in the lobby for life. They still look healthier than your homebound wife. Every handshake slick with commission sweat. Every forecast curve just a gambling bet. You send hope you're well at 2:45, while deleting every plea for a day set free. You measure worth in the spin of a slide, while I measure mine in the wheel, not to hide. I've seen managers crack like cheap veneer when the numbers drip red in the fiscal year. They can't cut costs like a street side choir till the last intern spark is reduced to a wire. But I won't be the coal in your office train. I'm the fault line shaking through your ball and chain. When the boardroom laughs at another lost soul, I drag that echo back and swallow it whole. This for the janitor sweeping up glass after on the molded glass. For the night shift crew and the heavy eyes. For the kid in the mailroom plotting quiet replies. For the ones who got written out during lunch while they scroll through rent with a silent hunch. For the worker who froze at the HR door, trying not to crumble on that carpeted floor. I carry every whisper in my clenched shut fist. Every muttered later on the layoff list. Every shared glance over stale black brew. When the subject slides back to what else can we do? I'm the raised voice pounding on the frosted panes, fogging up charts with unbranded stains. I carve truth in the margins of the status sheet till the bullets start bleeding through the elite. You can file, refile, spin and spin. Dress the cut in a corporate grin, but this pressure keeps building in the service stare. With a beat that's louder than your practice stare, I'll drag your slogans through the factory grind, make you taste each hollow, polished line till the echo in the hallway finally snaps and the floorboard dances back to your soft hand claps. Yo! Concrete, concrete, dust in my lungs. Grind marks on the table. Grind marks on the table. Ash in the cable trench, steel chair in the hallway, name carved in the workbench. Cold drip through the ceiling, fluorescent flicker, headache, boot prints up the staircase. Silence like a lock safe. Lock safe. Concrete under both hands, palms roll, white dust, dry throat. Blue badge on the floor bin, storm flat like a fake ghost. Oh. Clock crack at 11 times, stuck in the dead stare. Box in the stairwell, spits codes that go nowhere. Steel door with a dented hinge, breath warm on the paint chips. Old plans in the plastic bin, everyone a failed script. I walk where the stains lead, hall smeared in the long smear, names crossed with the red streak. Year after wasted year. You pray to a blank wall, bad swipe in the code scan. I pray for the shortfall, cut ties from your ghost hand. You talk like a clear king, crown made of a desk chair. I talk like a lock spring, coiled tight. Kiss the thin air. This floor got a deep chill, Vince hum like a dull thread. Boots grind on the cheap towel, drag marks that I don't let. Your words like a dull knife, skin, never draw red. My words like a drop safe, straight down on your thin head. I grew up in back rooms, cardboard on the bare stone. Old smoke in the ripped drapes, hand-me-downs and gut phones. Heard fights in the next flat glass, rain on the thin rug, brown stains on the white sink. Blue lights through the torn shrug. I learned what a clenched jaw meant, long for a textbook. Saw fear in a quick flinch, caught blame in the sharp look. You sat in a soft chair, screen glow as a nightlight. Security by surname, doors open on your first try. Now you sell a clean myth, grind set with a clip fade. Pot talk in a warm loft, quotes framed on the white page. I drag all your good luck out back like a split crate. Kick holes in your stock talk, scrape off all the bland pate. You spit out a can line, burn hard, you'll be all set. I spit like an oil fire, black smoke in your silk vent. You live by yourself, bitch, stack lies on a bright slide. I live by the hard fact, cold floor on a long night. Now I stand in your boardroom, boots on your pale grain, mud prints in the long trail, each step like a sharp stain, air thick with a stale brag, cheap cologne and dry laugh, charts up on a big screen. Fine lines, overall gaps. You talk about margins, never say the word blood. You talk about head count, never say the word flood. I talk about back pain, shift end at the first grade. I talk about nosebleeds, man. halfway. You point at the pie chart, use hands like a false crease, bless greed like a gold art, tell guilt as I like feast. I reach for the mic stand, rip cord from the floor box, cut feed to your clean screen, build sound from the glass box. Words hit like a short jab, straight line to the soft jaw. You flinch at the first fact, eyes dark like a caught frog. You built up a frail stay sheet wood in the strong light. I peel up the black tape, let dust in the crowd sight. This day is a long drag, iron on a wet cloth. You tried just to steam us. I came here to burn off. Rhyme marks on the table, fucking lie. Table, rhyme marks on the table. Parking lot of shift change, got dark as a lock vault. Red glow from the brake lights, long line at the card post. Faces in the side glass, blank stare in the slow crawl. Old song on the weak hum. I sunk from a weak hall. I move through the tight pack. I move through the tight pack. Needles bite, whack, 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 whack. Needles bite, needles bite, wax, wax, whack, 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 whack. Needles bite, wax. Needles bite, whack. Needles bite, whack. Needles bite, needles bite, wax. Needles bite, wax. Dust jumps, tracks clash. Knuckles on the platter, spin back, whiplash. Static in the air like a riot about to hatch. Grayscale morning, migraine sky. Boot print stamped in a hallway lie. Broken glass map on the concrete floor. Every shark spelling out, push more. Steel toe temper, heavy as a deadbolt. Jawbone ticking like a hidden revolt. Knots in my neck, veins coil and flex. Every step forward like a loaded reflex. Dead-eye bosses in their swivel thrones, spitting cheap orders and expensive tones. They sell new masks for the price of pain, then blame my backs when the scaffold strain. I drag that weight like a prison chain. Every link carved from somebody's shame. Saw hope on for a weekend sale. Watch bright minds rock in fluorescent hell. But I bar these doors in my head from collapse. Stack raw thoughts like a wartime map. Block red lines through the pressure in the spin. Mark one clear order, never fold inward again. Never fold inward again. Pavement under boots starts to feel like bone. Every crack humming, build your own throne. Street sign crooked, putting nowhere straight. Good, I cut my own exit from this way. Concrete stairwells echo each hard breath. Graffiti prayers laying there in fate and death. Names crossed out, new tags blaze on top. Proof that erasing never makes us stop. Overflow leaks like poison fog. Cubicle cages dressed up as jobs. They trade our time for their silver grin. I trade that rage in the sharpened skin. Eyes clock cameras in the hallway corners. Little glass snitches keeping fake order. Let them blink red while I walk past, slow face like stone mind ready to overthrow. I stash blueprints in the back of my brain. Every insole log, each subtle pain. Fuse wire, quiet through the daily grind to one spark snaps and rewrites my design. Night hits hard like a swung chain. Street lamps buzz over oil-stained rain. Strangers pace past, headphones tight, living inside storms nobody else sights. My shadow stretches on the billboard rail, car screech, rumble like a giant inhale. I ride that roar past the sleepwalk crowd, head full of war drums, quiet yet loud. Memory flickers of unpaid debt of every sit down. I never forget of like a room locker slammed in my face, of being sized up, then the race from the race. Now I sharpen each light into spine, stack every setback into battle design. If the world goes breaks at my chest each day, I build my own fortress from the same decay. Back home, bare walls peeling paint flakes. Floorboard loose where the old wood breaks, ceiling stain shape like a closing hand. I stare it down, dare it to command. Laptop glow on the second-hand desk, bills piled up, threats type grotesque. I thumb those letters into kindling fuel, let them warm this vow. I will not stay dull. Knuckles drum codes in a restless tap, blueprint bars on the mental map. Words hit pages like impact craters, each line heavier than laid out acres. Windows rattle when the freight train passes, metallic thunder for the sleepless masses. I sink my lungs to that rolling blast, turn each deep breath into world it past. No savior riding on high white horse, no kind committee steering this course. Just my two hands and the spine that bends yet snaps right back when the pressure descends. Needles bite whack. Needle skate sideways, sideways, sideways. To the vinyl air, broken glass echo in the back of my head as the kick stalks in, heavy, heavy and slow. Step in, knuckles full of comet dust and ash, dragging dead weight habits like a body bag. I was raised on concrete, cold floors, bad math, counting every broken promise like a price tag. Static in my blood, it hisses when I breathe. Every word a hammer that I swing till it sees. You call it overkill, I call it baseline. I call it level in the field in broad daylight. Metal in my jawline, pressure in my skull, chewing on the gravel of a life too full. A backhand compliments, half-truth threats, fake handshakes that still drip with sweat. I don't need your stage, I drag my own floodlight, turn it on my damage till the stains turn white. You want come? Better change that channel. I spit wildfire through a leaking barrel. Hey! I've been buried in the drywall of this dead-end room. Every wall a flat line, every corner a tomb. I rehearse my final speech in the bathroom mirror, wiped it off the glass when the words got clearer. Turn scars in a roadmap, follow every line back to every cheap lie, every wide my mind. You talk about hope like a brand new drug. I've seen it leave people twitching in the mud. I got steel in my stare, gravel in my lap, checker pass folded like a bloodstained flag. Pinned up high in a one-room apartment, light from the alley sneaking under the carpet. You preach about balance from a padded chair while I claw through the drywall looking for air. You call this anger, I call it proof that the cracks in the paint hide the missing roof. Oh! Beatles. Beatles. I've been walked on, talked down, boxed in, locked out, memorized the pattern of the inside shout. Slept in my jacket through a dead window, weak heartbeat sounding like a broken antique. I watched every exit turn into a dare, every closed door glare like it knew I was there. I learned to make comfort out of carpet burns in the pillowcase stuffed with unpaid returns. You sip fine liquor, I sip cheap rage, straight from the barrel of a wasted gauge. I drag my history behind me, clinking chain, each link etched deep with somebody else's name. You frame my fury like a passing phase, but I'm carving whole chapters in these hallway days. I walk through fire just to feel it talk back, let it lick my ankles as I cut my path. get calm for a quick fix. Old friends vanish in a cloud of cheap tricks. Names turn numbers in a spiral notebook. Crossed out faces, I can't bear to look. I learned distance, colder than mid-January air. Keeping every handshake hanging in mid-air. If trust is a rope, I watched it break slow. Fiber by fiber as the weight let go. I carry tiny earthquakes in my clenched fist. Each one waiting for a reason to exist. Every slide, every shove, every quiet smirk. Log tag filed, ready for the work. So when you step close with that sideways grace, charm like perfume, poison in the base. Understand something as you smile so wide. I mapped every angle of your shift inside. Beatles. Beatles. In designer threads, hit dull little motives in a velvet bed. Rap bombed opinions in a sugar phrase, hoping I'd swallow and just feel dazed. You pass device like a counterfeit bill, edges off center, fresh ink, cheap thrill. But I read watermarks in every word you drop. Saw the print. Beatles. Saw the print. Concrete coffin sermon in a dead-end stairwell. Breath takes like pepper and ash on the air vent. Steel toe heartbeat pacing at a standstill. Eyes on the exit sign bleeding through the bad film. Graffiti threats carved deep in the drywall. Names crossed out, black paint in the long fall. My shadow stretched thin in the floodlight. Jaw clenched harder than the zip-tight nightlife. Clock on the locker stuck at 13. Bad luck printed in the pores of my jeans. Boot print stamped in the trail to the freight door. Knuckles go pale while the brain starts a cage war. I drag trays made of every weak excuse. Every promise that dissolved in abuse. Every Sunday dressed up in a fake suit. Every hallway echoing the same roots. I was baptized in a broke street payphone. Static in my ear like a stray drone. Coins in my hand like spent shells. Prayers in my throat like lead bells. They fed me slogans from a busted projector. Silhouette flicker, hand-picked defectors. Blue glow humming on a cracked screen sermon. Every word sold like a bargain bird. And I learned quick how the back room smiles work. Tongue-in-cheek venom in a handshake smirk. Clipboard prophets ticking boxes on bodies. Cheap ink running where the storm got soggy. Storm got soggy. I marched halls lined with security lenses. Red dots blinking like petty offenses. Metal locker slam in a minor key rhythm. Hall pass warden in a pale lit prism. They said stare straight, stare down. Stay grateful while they wrote rules in invisible napalm. You can taste fear in the recycled air vents. Every size sinks like a loose nail statement. I saw friends trade dreams for a pay stub. Barcode slapped on the backs of the brave ones. Overtime grind in a one-room graveyard. Bill stack higher than the chip paint grave mark. Office chair spin like interrogation. Boss man smile hiding condemnation. HR script in a laminated Bible. Fine print clause in your last survival. Night shift breaks in the flickering snack room. Coffee like tar in the crack styrofoam tomb. Phone glow blue on the cracked palm. Lifelines scroll past joy like a rich kid. Drive by, I big back rage in a small town courthouse. Touch reads lives off a balance sheet layout. Public offender with the folder of sorrow. Calendar back till a blank black tomorrow. I watch mom sell gold at a strip mall kiosk. Great past due in the car in the wheel lock. Kids in the food line learn the word shortage way before they ever learn long division portions. Where the stained glass fractured. Color charts fall on the choir like rapture. Pastor in a suit with a bright white halo. Spotlight burns while the back row stays low. Donation plate like a slow spin roulette coin. roof leaks. Regret Bibles under seats, pages creased like mugshots. Versus pick clean for a Sunday blood clot. Out on the street, there's a tent road breathing. Blue top roofs in a wind-torn season. Shopping cart kingdoms, mattress on the gravel. Cold ground holding what the towers unravel. I heard coughs echo in the underpass shadow. Cardboard signs like a wordless battle. Eyes glaze over in the rush hour stampede. Briefcase, armor shield, and curated brief screen speed. Highlights of the winning minority. Gold-plated filters on a raw womb story. Influence dripping from a stage in a soundbite. Hooked on the glare of a stage fake sunlight. Meanwhile, back in the one-bedroom war zone. Wall paint feeling like last year's wishbone. Neighbors shout through the paper-thin panels. Kids learn volume before they learn manners. I sat there counting every crack in the ceiling. Each one left to a swallow feeling. Memories stacked like a pile of eviction slips. Every week. Cold floor, bare hands. Go floor, bare hands. Cold floor, bare hands. Dark, cold floor, bare hands. Chalk dust on my knuckles, alarm glow on the panel. I'm already on the run. Boot steps in the corridor, heart is drop brisk, gated still breath. I step through the pressure. Cold floor, bare hands. Up under bad meth and cheap light in the stairwell. Mouth full of smoke from the fuse box. Mind like a dead, it want a clean story. I brought them broken code, dead weight on the backseat. Engine coughing through the low. Pockets full of hard lessons, split bills, snap plans. I learned to talk and impact, make a point with my hands. Every door in my face got a dent in the frame. Now I move like a verdict, never saying the same. Cold floor. Crowds lean back when I hit the first bend in the measure. Chain link thoughts, I turn stress into pressure. Raised on the cling of metal, the slap of a gate. Now I fold that whole hunger into a bigger shape. Smoke in the hallway, red on the scanner screen. I keep my eyes on the exit in my head in between. Fast mouth, sharp angle, I cut through the noise. Every line got a bruise from the light that it destroys. Go floor. No peace in the frame, just grit in the gears. I've been carrying weight through a dozen bad years. If the room goes cold, I'm the spark in the seam. If the room goes hot, I go harder in the beam. Hands on the edge, I don't back from the drop. All this pressure in my chest makes a weak part stop. I leave with the damage, leave marks in the dust. One step past the wreckage, still standing still. Steel toe steps on the factory grade, fluorescent hum, stale air. Dead weight, cold word prayers in the dead end crew. Clock in, lock jaw, nothing left to lose. Needles in the sky, drip chemical rain. Name tag branded like a barcode stain. Safety sign peeling off flake gray paint. Managers smile like a paper safe. Managers smile like a paper saint. Swallow that schedule, choke down the mandate. Clipboard tyrant with a coffee stain handshake. Tells me I'm lucky for a 30-minute breakdown. While his bonus buys a view over my ghost town. Steel door slams, I'm a number on a spreadsheet. Resource flag when I stand on my own feet. He calls it family, I call it containment. He calls it progress, it feels like arraignment. Stapled in place by the debt in my inbox. Every late fee swinging like a padlock. In the black sleep sits distant eyes burn vision grain. Still punch code, still drag chain, still obey. Snack machine blinking like a last chance sermon. Coins won't drop and the hunger keeps turning. Phone screen blue and red threats from the landlord. 3-day warning microwave meals, powdered coffee, talking every laugh brittle. As a snapped off ruler, supervisors fishing for a week wonder pull under posters, peel preaching, mindful resilience, HR smiling through practice, indifference, meditation app paid by the board of directors, patch on an artery cut by the mattress, air vents cough out of soot gray lullaby, skin taste metal, lungs right alibis, hard hat, halo hangs on a bin hook, sanity scribbled in the margins of a logbook. I see the foreman stare, count every misstep, finger on a stopwatch, itching for a shipwreck. He wants a scapegoat, a body for the blame pile. He wants a bowed head, a broken in face smile. I give him eye contact, flame on the surface. He flinches half a second, senses a purpose, something unpurchased, something he can't schedule. An edge in my stance like a hidden feral animal. It just slams. Sirens from the street leaking to the loading bay. Ambulance wails chasing one more payday. Neighbor got crushed when a line jammed sideways. Boss called it sad, then blamed it on Fridays. Union rep vanished after one long meeting. Rumors say a payoff, others say beating. See the way silence crawls over the lockers. Tongues tied tight by the fear of the dock screen. Security cam blinks like a cold black witness. Every move mapped out in a frame by frame. Sickness policy manual thicker than the concrete. Every clause wired to a pink slip heartbeat. I watch a rookie shake, signing liability. Pens move quick when you're drowning in instability. He thinks this grind is a temporary station. Doesn't see the mold growing on his aspirations. Alarms test loud, they simulate danger, but the real threat stands in the tailored blazer. As the inspector scrolls with a clip or manifesto, checks a few boxes, takes a stage photo. Collapsing, spouse folds coupons like folded white flags. We stunt for normal while the credit line sags. Morning commute past boarded up storefronts. Help wanted signs hailed to empty icons. All crew trapped in payday loan spirals. Dignity pawn for survival on arrival. News feed scrolls with applause for the stock rise. Shareholders grin while the shop floor oxidizes. CEO coded on culture and courage. Last time he visited, the pink was still curing. And grip the steering wheel till knuckles turn violent. Radio cough stats for stress relief and finance. Every jingle tuck. Every jingle tuck. Black boots. Black boots on the concrete. Empty lot echo. Black boots on the concrete. Black boots. Black boots on the concrete. Empty lot echo. Cold sky hanging like a guilty halo. Spray paint venom on the crack brick logo. Steel chain swinging as the headlights glow low. Black boots. Black boots. I stomp in, broadcast, hunger in the airwaves. Jaw set, eyes locked, hunting for the next phase. Steel toe mindset, pressure on the stairway. Every single step is a landmine, make way. Skin like sandpaper, drag it on the chalkboard. Words carved back, roll straight into your front door. Face to face contact, heat off the cold floor. Spit flame, throw a factual, asking what for. Shadows in the rafters, watching when I reload. Dead stare, focused on the center of the weak code. Your crew plastic fold, quick in the freak show. Mind built out of late bills and a bleak home. Fists like gavel, bring judgment on that downbeat. Each bar hammered like a nail in your concrete. I stay sideways, grinning at the backseat while your last hope drips slow in the back street. I bring smoke like a factory at midnight. Grind gears in my head in a fist fight. Snap neck logic when I twist lines mid-flight. Every syllable a fault line in your insight. You tap out quiet in a crowd full of sharp eyes. I'm cutthroat, carving out the dark side. This mic in my grip is a landline, connected to the part of you that can't hide. Black boots. Black boots. Black boots. Blockout warnings, walk into the crossfire. Crack phone buzzing like a ghost in the barbed wire. Old debts linger like a stain on the bar. Till I turn them into trophies when the crowd spirals. Night shift, heartbeat thudding in the deep end. Bloodshot glare on the brink of the weekend. I Concrete breath. Breath, 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 breath. Concrete breath. Concrete breath. Fluorescent bruise on the drywall sky. Steel boots flecking mud through the hallway. Deadline staring like an empty eye. Neon migraine, paperwork stacked like a cheap mass grain. Supervisor shaking in his polyester chain, talking about loyalty, praying I behave. I see the cracks in the smile, decay in the handshake, fingerprints burned on the factory gate. Every rule they wrote, just another handbrake, clamp on the mind, on the spine, on the weight. I'm the glitch in the glass, bad vial in the mainframe, barcode smudged on the back of my hand. Every step measured, map profile, but the plan goes blank when I finally stand. You build this maze with fluorescent fences, great cubicle coffins, ergonomic cages. Still wonder why the air tastes like vengeance, why the quiet kids carry whole wars in their faces. I'm the black coffee stain on your white collar sermon, wrong question scribbled on your quarterly chart. You want a yes men, clean shaven servants, got a live grenade with the working hard. Break room gossip in a lukewarm bottle clock, tick tick like a judge in a robe. I keep notes in the margins, hostile gospel laced in the folds of this high-vis cloak. You sell all the time dreams as a heaven extension, but the ladder you praise is a hangman's frame. Every forced little laugh at your bad intervention is another fuse lit in my chest like flame. Guidance counselor preaching about knowing my lane. To the world eats kids who don't say thanks, as if gratitude pays off the hunger and shame. Metal like a slam, like a warning shot. Name on the wall in a crooked font. Bullies learned early that pain gets applause. Teachers learn quick to pretend they forgot. So I filed that rage in the hidden drawer next to unpaid bills and a note from mom. She said don't be small for a coward in the tide. Don't dim that storm, let it carry you on. Now I walk through the plant with a bomb in my calm. Every barcode beat like a war drum hit. Safety posters peel. Walk from the heat while the managers choke in the leather back pit. They call it policy, I call it a choke chain. They call it teamwork, I call it a drill line. They call it family, I call it a cold frame where they pose us all in a frozen shrine. I see the intern shake when the foreman snaps eyes on the floor like it owes them rent. I step between the bark and the brittle back, say talk to me that way, get your ego bent. This uniform fits like a forced confession, fluorescent shadow under each eye. Punch card halo, crooked as a question. Halo or handcuff, depends on the light. I don't pray to the clock or the quarterly graph. I don't bow for a raise like a rescued stray. I got calloused hands in an acid lab, built from every closed door that slammed in my face. You want metrics? Measure this tension, gauge this pressure in the back of the bus, where the workers' lungs fill with powder rejection, and the boss rides home in a leather-clad hush. I'm the bad forecast in your shareholder meeting, storefront foreman in the break room glare. You can't mute the sound of 1,000 feet leaving when the floor finally cracks under all this despair. I keep names in the black ink ledger, every slight stack like ammo in the crate, not for revenge in the comic book gesture. For the day we refuse to carry your weight, I see strike signs ghosted in the window glass, sharp red letters where the sunset hits. I see helmets, hoodies, aprons, masks, all lined up saying we're done with this. No hands up, just breathing in unison. Concrete breath. Concrete breath. Concrete code in the clock, hands drag, case file thick with the ink gone black. Name on the wall in the chalk line tag. Breath, taste metal as the door slam back. chain link fence. In the sky looks hexed. Folders stacked like a funeral pyre. Every line item just feeding that fire. Steel chair legs scrape on the floor. Fluorescent glare like an open sore. Judge in the road with a board blank gaze. Playing with the hammer like a child's arcade. You can smell that fear when the bailiff walks. Boots hit tile or the hallway talks. Public defender with the coffee shake. Smudge cheap tie in the briefcase. They say keep calm while the cuss feels snug. Ink pad slam, then the fingerprint smudge. Camera flash in a dead white room. Number on a board like a barcode tomb. Pen tap time like a drip drop leak. Every tick louder when your futures bleak. They read your name like you're some lost file. Like the paper's worth more than your whole damn trial. They twist each phrase, every shrug, each blink. Turn a cough, turn a pause to a loaded link. You try stand straight, but the floor feels bent. Heart drums hard and the air smells spin. Prosecutor smiles with a shark-eyed grin. Stacked thin pages like a short shot win. Slides that folder like a loaded tray. Every small detail weaponized today. Gallery murmurs that whisper hiss. You can feel them decide if you should exist. Clock on the wall like a distant bomb. Judge chest pen with a fake gas calm. You feel that weight when the clerk says rise. Every breath shallow, throat feels dry. Swear on a book but the pages flake. Words fall flat like a staged handshake. They glare at your hands, at your shoes just stance. Turn a nervous twitch to a guilty dance. Every pass card is a headline seed. Every wrong turn now a planted weed. Defense flips through with a frantic thumb. Trying to bull light from the sky gone numb. You see your kin on the back row seats. Eyes locked tight, glitching both their fists. You mouth I'm here but it hits no ear. Just bounces back from that pain of fear. Microphone code on the witness stand. Where you feel nails in the grain of the stand. Prosecutor walks with a slow slick stride. Question sharpened on the way inside. Where were you then? What did you do? Twist each memory till it snaps in two. Timeline scratch like a thin frail wire. Facts bent straight to their own desire. You speak in bursts just trying to stay clear, but they fish for a crack, not the truth in here. They circle back, then they circle again to your own words. Feel like someone else is in. Slide in photos with the stapled mark. Rooms half lit, every corner dark. Angles chosen like a loaded dice. Cut and splice till the story looks nice. Jury stares like a bored ghost. Some lean back, some leaning the most. One scribbles notes with a slow cold hand. One checks time like they got new plans. You stand there, eyes for a single doubt. Just one furrow brow. Some flicker out, but their face is fixed in the blade grain glaze. Already locked in the inward maze. Clerk clicks keys to the letter sting. Every small stutter gets its own wing. Law book stacked like a brick thick wall. Each fine print line built to see you fall. You remember nights in the cramped small flat clock on the stove. Spacey the crack kids on the floor with the cereal glow. Laugh so bright it can bleach your soul. Red past two but you push through smoke. Straight beach bill just to keep them close. Now they use